Fuck off, Bradley.
For fuck's sake, Mick.
Hi everyone, you know me, my name's Mick. Today we've come out on a walk, part of our walking group with the Failsworth and Oldham Walking and Unity group. So today's video is going to be all us out and about here at Oldham and Failsworth in Littleborough, Rochdale. So what we're going to be doing during today is we're going to be interviewing people as we're walking about, finding out what their stories are, whether they're in recovery, coming here for mental health, whatever they're coming here for. Some people are only here because they like walking, and that's okay. So yeah, keep tuned in, see what's happening when we go and speak to some of the people.
Yeah, so people always ask me what made me want to do all these walks and set up a walking group. So my answer is, I did it because when I was in the madness and I had nowhere to go on or nothing to do, walking was my medicine. It released all the tension, all the anger what I had built up here, and it got me out there. So in 2023 I set up the walking group, and it was the best decision I ever made. I met new friends and I class them as a family now. And you know, don't get me wrong, some days I have bad thoughts, but I look forward to these walks, and these walks is my medicine. So yeah, that's my journey, and that's why I set up walking. I think if you're struggling, listen to some of these stories, what people get out there, and get involved. Thank you.
Hi everyone, yeah, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about what brings me on these walks. And you know, it's funny because every time I come on these walks, like with a lot of things in life, when it comes to the morning of them, I really don't want to do them. I come up with 1,000 excuses why I shouldn't do this walk today. And then I shake it off, get off my arse, and I come out, and you know, I get so much from them. I get to meet people who I wouldn't meet. I get to see sights that I wouldn't normally see. I get to do things that I wouldn't normally do. And you know what? I never got sober to be boring. I never got sober to sit in my house behind the curtains. I did all that when I was off my noodle. I'm not doing that now. This is what I'm doing now. Coming out here, and I suggest you do too. If it's something you want to do, give us a like, give us a subscribe, get in touch with us, drop us a comment, and to find out where we're going next time.
So we've got Shireen on the walk today.
Hi.
Yeah. You're new. This is your first time on this walk. How have you found it?
It's been really nice. I brought my little Dudley along.
Duds.
Yeah, little baby Duds. Yeah, it's been lovely. It's a nice day as well. Beautiful walk. So yeah, I'm enjoying it, and so is Dudley.
Have you felt like comfortable and open with the people on the walk?
Yeah,
everything?
definitely. Everyone's. I've had a brief chat with everybody. Everyone's really friendly.
Even four,
really
to be fair.
welcoming. Just nearly getting cleaned out. Yeah, everyone's really nice. Had a few chats, obviously with you, about like my ADHD and anxiety and stuff. And
Yes, is that why? Because I know you were saying to me about like you do a lot of walking, like just on your own.
Yeah.
Would you feel? Do you feel it's more beneficial to do it in a group, or?
I definitely think a bit of a mix. Sometimes I do like my alone time.
Yeah, like that.
Just me and the dog, basically, just walking, or I'll just go for a walk on my own on my lunch at dinner and stuff, just to clear my head.
Yeah.
Just from life stresses. If I'm ever feeling anxious and stuff, I just think, yeah, it's good. But also, the social interaction's nice as well, and that's why I've come today, because I'm not used to walking in groups of strangers, basically.
That's what I was never really a big
so I did have
social person.
So I did have a bit of anxiety about that.
Yeah. But has that gone when you met everyone and it's
totally.
like, yeah.
My biggest anxiety was getting on the motorway to get here, because I'm not the best driver. But apart from that, it's been really good. Yeah.
So would you recommend it to others that are sat struggling at home?
100%, yeah, just get out there, because nothing better for your mind than the outdoors, and you know, exercise, getting your steps in, things like that, and obviously a social interaction.
Seeing different places, I know, because obviously this is a local walk, but when you go to places that are a lot different and a bit more out there, and you don't realise what's actually on your doorstep, do you?
No.
So yeah, so
Like
thank
30
you.
minute drive away, so
I know, yeah.
definitely.
So yeah, thank you, and we will see you again on the walk. Have you enjoyed your walk?
Yes.
Okay everyone, on this walk what we normally do is we always stop for a minute and we have a reading. Sometimes it's about mental health, sometimes it's about addiction, recovery, can be all sorts of things. And if it's not your thing, that's fair enough, but there's a lot of people here who it is their thing. So today I'm going to do a reading from what we know as our big book when you're in a fellowship. It's almost one of the stories at the back. It's only little, but it's from a piece called Our Southern Friend. If you're interested, you want to look it up. So it's an extract from that. It's the last day of the following October. A dark, rainy morning. I come to on a pile of hay in a barn. I look for liquor and can't find any. I wander to a table and drink 5 bottles of beer. I must get some liquor. Suddenly I feel hopeless, unable to go on. I go home. My wife is in the living room. She had looked for me the last evening after I'd left the car and wandered off into the night. She had looked for me this morning. She had reached the end of her rope. There is no use trying anymore, for there is nothing to try. Don't say anything, I say to her. I am going to do something. I am in the hospital for alcoholics. I am an alcoholic. The insane asylum lies ahead. Could I have myself locked up at home? One more foolish idea. I might go out west on a ranch where I couldn't get anything to drink. I might do that. Another foolish idea. I wish I were dead, as I have often wished before, but I am too yellow to kill myself. 4 alcoholics play bridge in a smoke-filled room. Anything to get my mind from myself. The game is over and the other 3 leave. I start to clean up the debris. One man comes back, closing the door behind him. He looks at me. You think you are hopeless, don't you? He asks. I know it, I reply. Well, you're not, says the man. There are men on the streets of New York today who are worse than you, and they don't drink anymore. What are you doing here then, I ask. I went out of here 9 days ago saying that I was going to be honest, but I wasn't, he answered. A fanatic, I thought, but I was polite. What is it, I inquire. Then he asks me if I believe in a power greater than myself, whether I call that power God, Allah, Confucius, prime cause, divine mind, or any other name. I told him that I believe in electricity and the forces of nature, but as for God, if there is one, he has never done anything for me. Then he asked me if I am willing to right all the wrongs I have ever done to anyone, no matter how wrong I thought others were. I am willing to be honest with myself, about myself, and tell someone about myself. And am I willing to think of other people, of their needs instead of myself, in order to get rid of my drinking problem? I'll do anything, I reply. Then all of your troubles are over, says the man as he leaves the room. Hi everyone, so I'm joined here by Paul. Hi
Hello.
Paul.
Hi mate, you okay?
So yeah, Paul's, this is your first walk that you've come on with us, isn't it?
Certainly is, and what a nice day and what a nice place to come on. It's my first walk with this meeting group and it's really nice. I'm enjoying it and I'm looking forward to more walks. It's the first thing I've ever done that's positive in my life really, that's meaningful. I really enjoy it, and the people that I've met today, I thought I've already met a load of nice people on this journey of recovery, but I've met even more nice people. I was just chatting to one of the guys there about quad bikes. That's what I love, quad bikes, off-road bikes. And he's asking me to service his quad bike now, and he wants me to teach him. So good comes from all these things, all these walks. If I wouldn't have come on this walk today with you fine gentlemen and ladies, I wouldn't have been able to, I wouldn't have been in contact with this chap and been able to teach him how to service his own quad bike. Plus I'll get to go out on it as well, which has been a while for me.
Yeah.
So
it's all about that connection.
Correct.
It's about making those connections that we wouldn't have had when we was back in the KSL. We didn't have. We had a lot of connections, but we didn't have connections like this.
Yeah, no one. Yeah.
So we met a couple of weeks ago just by chance in one of the meetings.
A very small meeting, but it was good.
But yeah, we hit it off straight away.
Yeah.
So what do you think of the people that you've met today, the people on this walk? Because some of them, it's the first time, other than myself, it's the first time you've met them.
It's the first time I've met them, and I feel like I've known them for a long time. I'm a bit angry with myself because I could have done all this years ago, and I've, I'm 47 now, and I want to just keep doing stuff like this. It's stuff that you didn't know I enjoyed. Because when you live in the chaos and the madness, you forget about nice times like this. The smell of the trees and the smell of spring, the flowers and, the birds and just people knocking around. It's so nice saying hello to dog walkers. I would normally go into bed now at this time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm so glad of today and spring, to see spring coming.
Yeah.
Not in bed.
For all those who are watching this, who haven't come on one of the walks or are at home thinking about coming on one of the walks, what would your advice to them be?
You'd be mad not to come on a walk and stop shying away from it. I jumped straight in the minute Mick said, I've really got walking club, would you like to come? And the only reason why we got into that conversation was, I said, I've been going out walking to clear my head, because where I live now, there's a big set of woods behind me, which hopefully we are going to walk at some point. I've shown him the pictures and it gained interest. I've took a new shine to this walking. I must have done before I was using, and enjoyed it as a kid. And I recommend anyone to come on these walks. Don't be shy. Don't say I'll try it next week. Jump straight in, because I tell you what, it helps massively for a newly person in recovery. It's massive.
Yeah. And so that's it. There you hear it again from the horse's mouth. You can't get it any more straight than that. This kid knows it. He's lived it like a lot of us have. So again, I'll just leave it on this now. Remember, we need you to subscribe to our YouTube.
Yeah.
We're still waiting for the 200. If you get the 200, there's still a t-shirt up for grabs. All I want you to do to get that is subscribe, comment underneath this video or any other video, comment the words, "Fuck off, Bradley," and there'll be a t-shirt sent out to you.
Happy days.
Hi everyone. Right, it's time for that bit that we're trying to push out there of things that get on Mick's tits. And those of you who's watched any of the other videos know that it's not a complete list, it's quite an exhaustive list. But today I'm going to go for people who have got a driving licence and who clearly can't fucking drive. I've never had a driving licence, never bothered with it. But now when I see people who have bothered, they've wasted their fucking money to do all lessons and all of that. And then they don't know a stop sign from a fucking green light, or they don't know where you're supposed to park. Do you know what I mean? Fucking hell, man. What's the point? I seen one yesterday, white line on the road where you stop so that buses can turn around. And then the cunt went about 10 yards in front of it and then complained when he couldn't move forward because there was a big fucking yellow bus there. What's all that about? Fucking hell, man, have a day off, eh?
Yes, everyone. So as you've seen our walks today, getting a YouTube channel, Walking the Walk and Talking the Talk podcast, subscribe. Join the walking group, Failsworth and Oldham Walking in Unity group. There's people that are coming out here, enjoying themselves, people that are stepping out of the comfort zones, as you've seen today. So come and join us, beat them fear barriers and get involved, because we're an amazing group of people and we want you to get on the right track of getting out there, exploring the great outdoors. And if you look at our past posts, there's been some amazing walks and the walks keep getting better and better. So why not join us? Take care, remember to subscribe.